Stephen Colbert has been on a bit of a hot streak recently. His ratings are up. Trump has been very good for business for him, and he ran into this really weird moment where Stephen, who's a staunch Catholic, had a pretty well-known atheist, Ricky Gervais, on his show. I'm not really a fan of Ricky, but Ricky really made Stephen's staunch Catholicism seem kind of weird. It didn't quite fit the format, and it was really an interesting exchange.
We were talking about this tweet before about that you like this tweet that was talking about how you're going to go to hell, that it should get a knighthood. Do you have any interest in a knighthood? Because a lot of British performers end up like getting a knighthood for service to the community or drama or something like that. Is that any interest to you?
Well, it doesn't. It's not like it was in the olden days. If it meant I could go down the street on a horse with a sword killing people, then yes. But it's nothing. It doesn't. It's nothing. Now you can't
badge and stuff like that, and you get like a
badge. Give me a big sword and a horse, then I'll take it. You know what I mean?
Talking about hell before, about this tweet about you going to hell.
Yeah.
And I know that you're an atheist, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. People have been debating. That's the devil waiting for you in hell, by the way. Would you want to debate the existence of God? Okay. Yeah. So, Ricky Gervais, why is there something instead of nothing?
That makes no sense at all.
You have to answer my question.
That's not the two choices.
No, but the choices I'm giving you, I'm the host.
Well, I don't...
You want to concede the debate? Why is there something instead of nothing?
Hold on.
Yes.
What do you mean, out of nothing? What do you...
Why is there something instead of why is there nothing? Why does the universe exist at all? Why is there something?
But surely the big question is not why, but how. Well, why is irrelevant.
Okay, fine. How is there something? Because you think of God as the prime mover. How is there anything instead of nothing?
I don't. This is a ridiculous
Is there a prime mover? Is there a demiurge that started everything?
Well, outside science and nature, I don't believe so. Because the interesting thing is, this is the thing, right? So, I'm an agnostic atheist, technically. Agnostics means no one knows whether there's a God. So everyone's technically agnostic. We don't know.
That's true.
So an agnostic atheist is someone who doesn't know there's a God or not, as no one does.
So you're not convicted of your atheism?
Well, I am.
Sure.
No, I am, because atheism is only rejecting the claim that there is a God. Atheism isn't a belief system. Mm-hmm. So this is atheism in a nutshell. You say there's a God. I say, can you prove that? You say no. I say, I don't believe you then. So
I think he nailed atheism. He put it in such a fascinating, well-said nutshell there, in terms of it's not a rejection. It's a I don't fucking know. You can't prove it, and I can't prove it. So fuck it.
You believe in one God, I assume?
In three persons, but go ahead.
Okay, so you believe... Okay. Mm-hmm. So, but there are about 3,000 to choose from that have been, people who believe in...
I've done some reading, yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
So basically, you believe in... You deny one less God than I do. You don't believe in 2,999 gods, and I don't believe in just one more.
Right. Do you ever have a feeling of great gratitude for existence?
Of course.
Do you ever have?
I know the chances are billions to one that I am on this planet as me and never will be again.
And I know I can't convince you that there is a God, nor do I really want to convince you there's a God, but I can only...
Oh, come on, Stephen. It's not the point of debating God. You don't offer to debate God if you don't want to convince your opponent that you're wrong. You don't offer to debate something if you don't think that you're right, and want to convey that message. It's just not believable.
explain my experience, which is that I have a strong desire to direct that gratitude toward something or someone.
Of course.
And that thing is God.
We're mortal. We want to make sense of nature and science, and it's too unfathomable that everything in the universe was once crunched into something smaller than an atom.
But you don't know that.
Well,
you're just believing Stephen Hawking, and that's a matter of faith in his abilities.
Yes.
You don't know it yourself. You're accepting that because someone told you.
Yeah.
So, when someone says something like this, I wonder in this case, just the look on Colbert's face says he's not trolling him. But like that is such an outlandish answer that I'm. It's hard to believe that he's not trolling. It's in terms of science. By its nature is a proven fact. It's literally the process of proving something. It goes beyond faith. It's not a guess. It's proving something. And Colbert is no fool, and it's in many ways it just feels ridiculous that he's making his point in this fashion.
Well, but science is constantly proved all the time. You see, if we take something like any fiction, in any holy book, in any other fiction, and destroyed it, okay, in 1,000 years' time, that wouldn't come back just as it was. Whereas if we took every science book, right, and every fact, and destroyed them all, in 1,000 years, they'd all be back, because all the same tests would be the same result.
That's good. That's really good.
So
That's really good.
I don't need faith in science. I don't need faith to know that probably if I jump out of a window, every other time someone jumps out, they smash to the ground because of this thing called gravity.
And then Satan would be raping you.
This is why I'm a good boy.
Ricky, please come back and debate something even more important.
Sure.
It was very odd that it got to that place. I'm really glad it did, because you really don't hear these kinds of conversations in polite company that often. So it's both weird and exciting at the same time.